Hello, everybody, and welcome in once again to another episode of Power Rangers Cyberstrike. I am, as always, your host, Dungeon Master, Game Master, Keeper of the Grid, whatever you wish to call me. Keeper of the Grid's quite cool, actually. Maybe that's what they should have. Grid Keeper. I'm the GK. Anyway, I am Twitch the Person. I will be your host on this ever ongoing adventure through the Power Rangers tabletop RPG in my own AU story of Power Rangers. In but a moment, I will be unmuting and introducing the cast of the game, and then providing you with a quick recap of last episode, of which, if you have not seen yet, you can go to my YouTube channel and check up on all of the previous episodes in the Power Rangers Cyberstrike playlist. There is a link in the chat right there. There you go. Without further ado, let us meet our cast. Good evening, good afternoon, you all.
I just woke up.
Hello. Twitch, I left you a couple of presents in your soundboard area.
My soundboard area. I have soundboard now?
Yes.
Oh, wow, cool. Command Center has a soundboard. My Discord has that. That's cool. Well, I will check those out at a later date. But for now, allow me to introduce to you the cast of Power Rangers Cyberstrike. Playing the role of Marika Hammond, the Red Cyberstrike Ranger, we have Chocolate Zombie.
I literally just woke up an hour ago.
Oh, I hope you're in for some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the role of Arrow, we have the Yellow Cyberstrike Ranger. Got ahead of myself there. We have Cryptic Cyanogen.
Now, Nova, you promised you'd stop with the voices.
Introducing Nova, the Blue Cyberstrike Ranger. We have DeLuna 13.
You see, I said that, but at the same time, but didn't mean it.
Playing the role of our Green Cyberstrike Ranger, Scott, we have the Internet's Mr. Hardluck.
I beat you with my sticks.
Playing the role of Dwayne, our resident Catman, we have Rosso06.
Can we kaboom now?
And rounding out our team, filling the 6th Ranger spot, playing the role of Orchid, the Proto Ranger, we have Dynamo Tom.
Pew pew.
Yes, we can boom now. Boom now. Also, Scott, I think your mic's clipping a little bit. I don't know why. It's like crackling. Not sure why, but in any case, how we feeling?
Feeling good. Oh, yeah, hard luck. Do the thing.
Do what thing?
The thing you asked me to remind you yesterday.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm not going to do that now, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone else hear it? It sounds like it's clipping a little bit. Either way. When we last left the Rangers, they had eked out a plan with the survivors of this arid planet, this almost prison-style planet that Trek, the former Supersonic Green Ranger, now turned Green Psycho Ranger, has been using for his own nefarious machinations. It was decided that in order for the Rangers to be able to bring in safe transport for the denizens of this safe haven in which this encampment was called, they would need to first strike at Trek's seat of power, which on this destroyed world from Dark Spectre's conquest would have been what was revealed as the central construct tower of the entire planet. It's here that Trek has been running all forms of grid experiments to the knowledge of the Rangers and those entrapped on the planet. It was planned out that the denizens of Safe Haven would launch a frontal assault on the tower, mustering all forces and all resources that they had. So this is a one-way trip. If this assault slash plan fails, it's more than likely that no one will be getting off this planet. The Rangers, however, were given access to a tunnel that the scouts and the expeditionary forces of Safe Haven had been digging, connecting all the underground subway systems to interconnected tunnels that, using the mining equipment that they found left at this base that they dubbed Safe Haven, to allow them access to a hidden bunker that seemed to be almost a panic bunker for VIP escapes almost. Going through these tunnels, the Rangers came across various mining operations going on that the survivors at Safe Haven were extracting the crystals that were growing in the caves. The origin of these crystals are as of yet unknown. However, the theory is that whatever Dark Spectre did to this planet and or whatever has happened since is what's causing these crystals to grow. They are not grid. They do not have any grid power. However, they do have a latent power that seems to vibrate on a frequency enough that's able to destroy advanced armors created by the likes of the Machine Empire. As the assault kicked off, the Rangers were then accosted by these imperfect putties that seemed to literally seep out of the ground. As previously thought, it would appear that Trek had laid a trap for anyone trying to get through this particular area. Fending off the imperfect putties, the Rangers, or namely Dwayne, activated a switch which allowed 2 mining drills to burrow straight in to this panic bunker. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we pick up today's session. As I switch to this, I am going to need everyone, should they wish, roll initiative, and should they so choose, I will allow you to morph as a free action before combat starts.
Like
For initiative, I'm gonna follow me, so my role will be after.
I will also follow me.
Sure.
So
Are we
Be a
are we
rebel,
morphing then?
Not.
Are we still playing stealthy, or are we close enough for us to?
I mean, the putties that you see in front of you have gathered because they knew you were coming this way.
Oh,
No,
I
we'll
still
just look
smell
at the
window.
rest.
Stealth is
No,
out the window.
No one just looks at everyone. Well, I guess our window's closed. Shall we?
Time to kick the door down.
So,
It's morphin' time.
all right. So,
5,
may-
4, 1, Cyberize.
Cyberize.
Cyberstrike.
Cyberize.
Cyber eyes.
Initiative.
Tom, are you morphing as well?
Oh, didn't you hear that? Yeah, I morphed.
Okay. Hit the ma-
TRPO Cyberize.
Cool.
There you go.
Have you got the macro for your token as well, or is it not working?
Did that not come through?
Your token
Hasn't
hasn't
yet, no.
Your token hasn't shifted, no.
Then I will fix that right now. But yes, I did.
Range? Why would that not work? Oops, wrong one. Also, I already did your story points tracker.
Also, the map as it looks right now looks like a boot.
So, I don't understand why this isn't working. Roll for initiative. Marika, you rolled initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You have a 17. Scott, can you try re-rolling your initiative? Oh, there it is. 17.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I just reloaded the foundry.
Cool. Nova, you got a 5. Marika and Scott, 17. Not bad.
Marika has 19.
Yeah, Marika gets 19 now because I have to update it.
I rolled a 6.
And whoever did follow, went through follow me.
I'm on 17. Let me just throw a roll so you can.
Yeah, your token hasn't updated on the map either.
That's because I was fixing my.
Ah, okay.
No, that's because I was fixing my voice thing. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, new effect.
Yeah, that's the proto effect. Arrow rolls 1d4. Click the dice. Click the dice. The little thing next to where it says public roll. No, wait, there should be a dice tray somewhere. Hang on, what's that?
It's a slash, not an exclamation.
Ah, slash. Yeah, slash 1d4.
I'm used to Roll20 lingo.
You're on what orchid? Say again.
I'm on 17.
You get 17.
Did my roll go through?
It did, but I had to input your number. And now I have to
just didn't.
Yeah, and now I have to add. You just press initiative for me.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and.
So I can just add you in. And yours is what?
50.
So theirs is 50.
Foundry, please. I'm clicking the initiative.
It's fine. I've added you in.
You have to do initiative and then roll. But since you said that you was going to go with the follow me for Marika, that 4 will be for the 17.
I never used follow me. Orchid did.
Oh.
No,
No,
we're using your ability of follow me. It's yours. You can't use it. I'm saying I'm just following your roll and giving you a +1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens. So it's just to refresh. Follow me is a skill that the Red Ranger has. If someone chooses to, they can forgo their initiative, follow you, and then they get a D4 subtracted from what yours is. But you get +1 to what you roll. Yeah, but you get +1 to your initial initiative roll.
I get +1 for each person that does follow me.
Yes. In this case, you had 2, so you went from 17 to 19.
There it is.
Yes. There it is. Okay, cool. So, we will now begin combat. And unfortunately, it is the turn of an imperfect putty. They rolled a 20. Fortunately for you, it's the one that is the furthest away. One, he can't get past his lumbering buddy there. So he is basically stuck. However, if I do remember correctly, these guys do have the power in numbers perk, so I'm forewarning you to be just a little bit careful if you need to be. Next turn.
Alrighty, let's see here. I'm gonna move to the front of the group here. I'm gonna move right here, right next to this putty, and we're gonna pull out the Cyber Saber,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing with it.
Yeah, sure. Roll me Cyber Saber, please.
That's gonna be a crit 17.
It is. However, they have a toughness of 18. So, it does. As you move forward, your Cyber Saber appears in your hand from Grid Pocket, from where it comes from, in a flash of red energy. As it materializes, you swing and come down on the Imperfect Putty's shoulder. However, your sword, it hits, and it's almost like hitting, again, stronger than average concrete. These guys are tough.
Like they're overcooked.
Yeah, well, that's sort of a shame, but unfortunately for that putty, I can attack again.
Yeah, sure. You have extra attack.
Alright, we're gonna swing one more time.
You can make another attack.
That's not gonna do it.
And once again, so as your first strike comes down, you reel back and you try it again, but again, it just hits the dense, overbaked body of the Imperfect Putty. And
I'm going to... I still have movement less, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a 5-foot step right back to the group and call turn.
Yep. Fuck's sake, I keep dismissing that. Further into the cavern, you hear movement. You're not sure from where, but you hear it. As 4, 5, 6. That's Scott. It is now your turn.
I forgot I was muted. How tall is the cavern?
It's pretty high. This one's pretty high. You could jump where you are. You could jump over. The opening where the putties are, they basically blocked it off. So to get through, you're gonna have to clear those 3 out. But from about, let me just mark it for you. From about here, this area here, it starts to get a bit tight. So,
let's see then. Would you let me do an acrobatics to try and get through them to get behind them?
I don't think you'd be able to fit. Unless, well, describe what you would like to do.
Maybe, you know what? I'm thinking run towards the one furthest to the left and just slide under his legs.
How far away are you from that putty?
Let's
take a look, shall we? It's 30 foot.
What's my... Where do I see that? Where do I see my movement?
Your movement is... NPC movement by adding Origin. Oh, there's been an update. You should have 30. Add an Origin? What? Have they updated this since we last played?
No, it's been that
Yeah.
at least for me.
Okay. We'll have a look at that after. But you should have a ground movement of 30, correct?
That
Most
sounds
of them
right.
say.
Yeah, what's your Origin?
Okay, so I've
Pinnacle.
looked into my Origin, and they have added base aerial movement, base aquatic movement, and base ground movement, and they've set that to 0.
Right, okay.
So it doesn't add anything to the default. And I don't think mine would add anything either.
Oh, what was it last time? 30, right?
Probably. I can't imagine it being less than 30.
I'm the only one that's got 35, I think, because of my Origin.
Maybe I forgot to open something. I didn't open the damn books.
What origin do you have for 35?
Curious.
Scott's Origin is cynical.
Yep.
Yes, cynical. Fighting health, bonus skill.
30 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. I don't know why that changed, but we will fix that after. Okay, so it would take all your movement to get there. However, you could use a sprint action.
I do get an extra attack, so
So your choice.
So-
for that. So
yeah. If you'll let me do, do my slide, I will take that sprint action because I'll still at least get one attack in.
Extra attack only works when you take an attack.
yeah, once you take an attack.
Oh balls!
Yeah.
We did table rule. You can charge an attack as a single thing.
Yeah, you can hold an attack. You can still like run head first into them. You can get to about here, and you could still fight them.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
But unfortunately, you can't get past. Like I said, it's like that. Beyond that opening, the cavern opens up even more.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, yeah, I'll run in here and I'll just wail on the one diagonal from me, diagonal to the left,
Yep, sure.
with my steeds.
Give us a attack roll, please. Well, it looks cool. Again, you're charged with. Wait, Marika, why have you moved backwards?
At
Oh.
the end of Marika's turn, she took one step backwards.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. Sorry.
Can I still make my second attack?
Yes, you can still make your second attack. It doesn't have to land. All you have to do is,
Do it.
yeah.
Do better.
That one
That's
hits.
better.
So yeah, so your first ones come down on like the two trapezius, like just between the neck of the imperfect putty. But again, it doesn't really do much. As you bring him back up and then thrust the two into his stomach or into his chest, even, it does kind of make him buckle a little bit, and the imperfect putty takes 1 electric damage. And as before, with the putties in the cavern behind, like, further back in the cavern, this one starts to seem to bubble a little bit and wilt. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Awesome. Orchid, is your turn.
As we are in a small, narrow cave, I am not going to pull out big sniper gun. Instead, I will, because I could just pull out big sniper gun, but it doesn't feel right in such a small narrow cave. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna pull out the proto blaster instead,
Fair enough.
and I'm going to use my alternate effect to do 1 energy damage to multiple targets.
Can Dwayne duck?
I'm going to say that for cinematically, you'll be all right. Don't worry.
So it would be for the one below Scott and the one closest to us.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Take your shot.
They are within 30 feet. I just want to preference that now.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh God.
Incoming.
And I'm
Click.
taking aim.
Yes. Okay. Incoming. Clicky clack.
All the
Jesus
dice!
Christ.
All the dice!
Right. Well, Orchid, your first
So
blast.
that's 2 energy to each of them.
Yes, it is. Orchid, as Scott is locked in this battle, as his screamer sticks hit Scott, something in your head, in the back of your head, it's just, you don't know why, but on instinct, you kind of just like crouch down to the floor. And then Dwayne and Arrow, you feel Orchid place their arm basically on your shoulder, steadying, and then all of a sudden their proto blaster rings out and collides with the 2 putties in front of you. Each putty gets, I can't believe this, gets utterly destroyed as they both take the 2 pink energy bolts and instantly turn into gray sludge.
Question.
May have an
Does
answer.
does the grey sludge remain, or does it dissipate like normal putties?
It remains.
Oh, okay.
It remained with the ones further back. It's remaining with these ones. However, they are just that now.
I will take note of that.
Just
It
grey
was
sludge.
So nice. It'll happen twice.
That's right, you haven't moved.
Oh God.
No.
I'm
No.
assuming you were going to attack the ones that were left.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these ones go a little bit askew. And they do not hit.
Question: are they dodging or not?
No, they're not dodging.
Okay, I had to make that distinction. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not. They would just, if anything, they would tank the blasts. However, these ones go just a little bit squiff. Is that your turn?
That did be my turn.
All right. Is now the turn of the imperfect putties. More specifically, I believe. Well, not the ones in front of you, at least. Again, you hear more movement further into the cavern. However, one of the putties in front of you starts to lumber forward. 1, 2, stepping in the sludge of his fallen brother. Scott, he's going to take an attack at you, and he does get edge because he's next to an ally.
Okay.
So
My toughness is 20.
yes, it is. This guy's got a huge mace-like hand attached to him. He's gonna do that. Ooh, damn! That is a 24 with a
I guess
crit.
it hits.
Scott, this mace-like hand comes on top of you. You try to put your screamer sticks up to block, It pounces through, and then for a split second, your mantle appears, like the green mantle, the glowing energy. For a split second, you feel it. It's a little different this time, but only for a split second before it, dissipates under the hit, and you take 2 points of blunt damage.
Oof.
But for that split second, something about your power felt different. How much health do you normally have?
3.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so for the first time ever, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
Arrow, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Sure, movement. All right, I'm gonna maneuver around and moid a sandwich.
You can't do that.
Oh.
Again, the area in which you are, where Scott is standing, it's still quite closed off. You still have these two putties in front of you.
Are they not dead?
So, no, there's one underneath that's just stood into the sludge of the new guy. It's just that, for some reason, it's not overlaid. So the best you can do is move down into the sludge of this one. Other than that, you can't get around the back.
Alright, in that case, I will go ahead and attack the one here.
Directly in front of you. Got it. Any specific kind of attack, or?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my cyber clubs.
Cool.
Ah, 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you pull out your cyber clubs, again, they're in stick mode. They do not so much as make a scratch on the imperfect putty in front of you. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna do it again.
Extra attack. 17, still not enough. As you pull your cyber clubs back, they split off down the middle, transforming into their nunchuck mode, and you kind of spin around trying to connect with them. But again, it just meets heavy rock.
Well, that's all I was gonna do this turn.
Okay. Once more, you can hear the sounds from further down the cavern. 4, 5. 6. That was rough terrain. Dwayne, it's your turn.
So, free action, I'm going to use You've Got This to give Scott some temp HP.
Go ahead.
That's 1. So, back up to 2 for Scott.
Scott, you all of a sudden feel, as Dwayne shouts a command at you, one of his quips that you've heard throughout your time together throughout your career, that you suddenly feel a little bit invitalized as black grid energy kind of surges round and goes into your chest once more, where this mantle seems to manifest. Again,
Okay.
it feels slightly different. Dwayne, what's the rest of your turn?
Right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is, since I do have 35 feet, can I move behind the putty that's in front of Scott? or and to the left?
No, it's still blocked off. Right now, basically all you can see are the two parties there and the backs of Arrow and Scott.
Yeah, is it possible for me to get like between them or?
No.
Okay, that
It's essentially walled off.
That nullifies what I was going to do, but
you're essentially in a choke point. You get the feeling that whatever these parties, although these ones are lumbering, they've been given a command and it's like, right, hold them there. It's actually a very strong strategic strategy. That is an oxymoron, Twitch. Thank you very much. It's a sound strategy. That's what I was trying to say.
Right, okay, now and since we've morphed, I've gone from normal blaster to strike blaster.
You have? You can shoot between Scott and Arrow.
Right. What I will do is I will pull out the strike blaster.
Yep.
That should be an upshift from Nova's thing, isn't it?
Yep, I was actually about to say.
Right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just say these guys don't seem to dodge. Take advantage of that. And I will use the other free action to aim for the first shot.
Yeah, go ahead. Unfortunately, the bolt of black energy does not seem to do much against these lumbering foes.
And since I haven't moved, there's extra attack that comes in.
That you could just take a normal attack and then an extra attack, I believe, because you haven't moved. If my memory serves me right, if you haven't moved, you can just take you can use your movement action and turn it into an attack action. If
True.
serves.
I've got another 2 shots then.
Correct. You might want to remember that one, Tom.
I don't have extra attack yet. Smile.
Oh yeah, of course. Different.
I could be stronger, but I'm not.
Yeah. And now extra attack. Again.
Well, that's a crit 15. But...
Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, Dwayne, your blaster shots hit the mark, but doesn't do anything.
But still, the advice has gone out.
Yes. Is that your turn?
That is it for now. Yeah.
Okay, it is again. Once more, you hear that. I really wish that would stop happening. You hear lumbering from further down the cavern, and that is all for now. And Nova, it is your turn.
Nova's gonna do the exact same thing. Just attack twice with his gun.
Sure.
Cause I'm not gonna move, so that'll do the same way, right?
Yeah.
That would be 3, wouldn't it? If you're not moving.
3, yeah. Because again,
attacking this one.
Yeah, you can attack, but you can, because you're not moving, you can have another. You can, instead of your movement action, you get an attack action.
Yeah.
And then with extra attack.
Gonna roll for it.
I don't think Blue Spectrum has extra attack yet.
Mine doesn't have extra attack. That's why I'm only shooting twice. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, you don't have extra attack. So, I forget that not all of them do.
I'm gonna give myself a shift up for that. And first shot, go.
Oh.
4.
Unfortunately, the blue blast does not hit home.
Right there. It hits right there. That's all right. I can do it again.
I fired. I missed.
Can everyone take the take aim one, or is that specific to your grid as well, Tom?
Take
a 13.
It's just
I missed again.
Action.
Sorry, say again, Tom.
Take aim is bonus action. Anyone can do it. It's a free action.
Okay.
But they can only do it up to 3 times, but they can't stack it on a single shot.
Cool. All right. Again, may want to take note of that, everyone. What did you say, Nova?
I fired and I missed again. I missed both times.
So the blue shot, again, it hits the putty, but nothing doing. Unfortunately. Okay, we now circle back round. Got the putty that you hit and started to make look a little bit worse for wear.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to try and hit you because that is what they do. He has a sharp-looking sword-type weapon
I don't like
attached
that
to
one
him.
bit.
He does roll with edge because he's next to an ally. He's going to try and hit you. 19.
That does not do damage.
So, again, this imperfect putty pulls this sword, this gigantic lumbering weapon attached to his arm, brings it down on you, but again, you're able to block it with your Screamer Sticks.
Yay.
As he has not moved, he's going to try and hit you again.
No. That's not okay.
Holy shit, we're playing with Christopher Walken.
Hey!
So,
Ow!
this one, I assume, does hit.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
22.
Yeah.
And you lose one.
There goes the 1 HP.
Yep,
Ah,
I'm back down
but
to
it-
1 again.
But it helped.
Yeah, it kept me... I would be down now if
Yeah.
it wasn't for that.
Yeah, you would be in an unmorphed state. And that is that Imperfect Putty's turn. Marika!
Oh, that's what I get for spacing out. I had Defender. I could have had him roll D4 to subtract from that because you're adjacent.
You
Is
gotta.
this guy still up right here?
Am I adjacent?
You're adjacent to me.
Does diagonal count as adjacent?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you gotta be tuned in. I can't be lenient.
Yep. Yeah.
Say again, Marika?
Is this guy still up right here between Scott and Arrow?
He is.
Alright, well, I'm a swing at him.
Alright. What are you swinging at? Just the Cyber Saber?
Yep.
Yep, go ahead. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Alright, well, gonna swing again because of extra attack.
Yeah, go ahead. Again, powerful, but not enough.
Alright. Now, my... Give me a second here. My speed, if I can remember, my evasion is currently at 15, which would give me, I think, 2 free. It's either 2 or 3 free actions.
Correct.
It's your speed -2.
Speed -2. Where is? Okay, so I have 5. So I have 3 free actions.
True. Yes.
And we said we can convert free actions into attacks, correct?
No.
No. When do you think we said that?
No, you can convert...
No.
move actions
It's in the
into attacks.
opposite direction. You can convert an action into 3 actions. You can't go the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can make a standard action into 2 free actions, but you can't make 2 free actions into a standard action.
Okay. Then I'll just go ahead and back up again right back here and that's a turn there.
Okay. Again, you hear movement from down the cavern. And that's the end of that. Scott, it's your move.
All right. I'm going to... I'm going to swing around to this guy like this.
No, you can't. It's a choke point, remember?
What?
There's still a guy in front of you. Despite what that says there, there's still a party in front of you. He's just standing in the remains of his...
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to...
Do that.
Okay. Okay. Let me think here. You know what? I'm gonna try to hit them both.
Yeah.
So that will be that causes a -1 shift. So my net upshift is 1. I'm gonna roll, I guess. Let me do one at a time. So first to the putty on the left.
This one?
Yep.
Right, so the one you've already hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So you...
well, I guess let me do both, and then you can describe.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
And then this is for the other one. That's doo-doo. Okay.
All right, so you swing one of your screamer sticks to the one that's already injured, the one you hit before, and as it connects to the with its neck, the energy goes through it, and it just instantly makes it stumble backwards and fall into a grey puddle of ooze. Play as it goes down. The second one, however, as you bring the other one round to meet this one, it doesn't seem to have much effect at all.
Okay.
Like that. However, the choke point is now open enough that you can squeeze through. It will deduct 5 feet of movement as it's rough terrain, basically, but you can squeeze through.
Nah, I'll stay put. I'm gonna hit him again. This time with both sticks.
Go ahead.
Because my first attack was technically only 1 attack. Because it just had 2 targets.
Yeah. As you do,
Now I'll
wielding.
come at him with both sticks. God.
And unfortunately, it does not hit.
Since I haven't moved, can I hit again?
You still have extra attack.
So yes.
Yes.
Yay.
You've had your 1 attack. You've had an attack now because you didn't move. You still have extra attack.
Yay. I'm just getting mad. I'm just... Arrgh! My frustration shows.
Yes, it does. Again, you hit, but it doesn't thing. As a matter of fact, as you're doing this, you feel like you're in flux. You're not quite sure what's going on. Usually when you're in close quarters combat, you're almost... It's almost like you entered like this state of zen in which you're on autopilot, but at the moment everything just seems a bit, you know, extra.
Off.
Yeah, everything just seems... You seem a little bit off kilter. It's like and there's this buzzing in the back of your head. You're not quite sure what it is. Okay, it's your move.
Now, I learnt something last time. Scott doesn't like putties being shot in front of him while he's been trying to hit them. So I'm gonna hold my action to take a shot. If this putty in front of Scott lands one more hit, I then fire. Pew!
You know what? Honestly, I was gonna do this anyway before Tom said anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, honey, blow this thing up. It's pissing me off.
Ah, pink and green.
Affirmative.
Pink and green in perfect harmony.
You had the green.
Yeah. You want to take a shot at it with your me.
There we go.
Just throw your dice bag at it.
That's just a regular shot, so it would do 2 energy. It's a crit, so 4 energy. How
Yep.
splattered is it?
Very. That's double its. That's actually double its attack. Double its health.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see.
Yeah, it kind of just splatters all over Arrow and Scott.
Ah, my rage has blinded me.
Yeah, and
Activate
this
power windshield wipers.
and yeah, that imperfect putty is gone. It is now. Oh, sorry, Orchid, is that your turn? Tom?
I see the little putty's feetsies sticking out down here at the bottom. Can I take a shot?
Yeah, you can. If it's it's there. Just about.
It's there.
You see something. You're not quite sure what, but it's there.
Okay, how does it look like a putty foot, or is it in complete shade and like it's just a silhouette?
It's a putty foot. You can see it. You can see almost down to the opening of this, where this drill has been. It's fresh.
Okay.
You can see him. Line of sight is line of sight.
You can use my shoulder again.
I
I'll
can
take
see it
aim.
too.
It's not within 30 feet, so the blender zone is not activated.
Yeah, you hit. You hit
Another
its
2
leg.
energy.
You hit its leg. And whatever it, because you could all kind of see this. Whatever it is, it hits 2 energy damage, and what happens is all of a sudden you just hear and see the telltale sign of that glowing white grayish energy and a pop, and it disappears.
That's my turn.
I don't think I've rolled.
My leg.
Yeah. I don't think I've rolled for one of these guys, so I might need to do that currently. 1 sec. 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I'm missing some guys off my initiative. Yep. Hold on. That is my fault. I do apologize.
How dare.
No, we can't all be perfect.
It says you.
Oh, shut up.
Beep, beep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Cool. Awesome. It is now the turn of something that you can hear further down. Although it's there on the screen, so whatever.
Above game, we know. In game. All right, guys, we got them all. Let's keep
Yeah,
going.
I wish I could stop you from saying
Guys,
that, but
Before we actually proceed forward, Dwayne, on his turn, like, are we still in initiative or?
yes, you're still in initiative.
Okay, I will wait my turn.
That. You stop hearing sounds of shuffling further down the cavern. You get the feeling that Orchid shot on that putty patroller that was there kind of just stopped whatever they were doing in their tracks. Arrow, it's now your turn.
All right. I am going to see if I can tell which is the path least traveled once again.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's see here. Skills. You said that is a survival or a...
Survival.
All right. That is an 8.
The only thing that you know is that this tunnel that is ahead of you is brand new, because it's where the mining drill that Dwayne set off has gone. There would be one similar above the top cavern that you know of.
Hmm.
So you know that both these caverns are brand new, more or less.
Dealer's choice which one we go through.
I will say you've been hearing the sounds come from down here. The bottom cavern, the one where you can see almost.
Dealer's choice which one we go through. I still hear something down this way though.
You've got range. Make use of it. And I kind of just look back at Orchid.
I am unable to see anything right now, but we can proceed ahead.
Blindly in the blind, let's go.
So what are you doing with the rest of your turn, Arrow? You haven't used all your movement.
Well, I'm just going to ask the party, which way we going, north or west?
If there is sound coming from the west, shouldn't we investigate it before they can pull more back up?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Better taking the initiative on this one, that way we don't get ambushed.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is my move, Vermont.
Yep. Is that all you do?
That is all I'm doing. I don't see anything at the moment, and I don't want to take a dash action and get swarmed.
Okay. It is that once more. I know what he's going to do on his turn. I know what this one's going to do on his turn. I know what...
I wish there was a way you could stealth that.
This one's going to do on his turn. Maybe, but, you know, it is what it is. I know what he's going to do on his turn. Dwayne, it's your move.
So, rather than use the extra attack, can I convert that into like a standard action then?
Or extra attack the ability, or...
Yeah,
Well,
can
the
I have it?
ability just says once you make an attack,
Yeah.
you can make a second attack.
Yeah, you can't convert that ability into movement. You either get movement...
No, not like movement, like just a standard action.
Movement is a standard action.
It's part of the attack action. You can't convert it.
Right, okay.
If you don't move, you can do an extra attack, but you can't convert your attack into movement.
We can take the sprint action, which is...
No, what I was going to do is I was going to come up to Scott and give him a little bit of a pick me up with the med kit.
You can move and then use an action.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if like the extra attack would be like the
No.
extra standard action or something?
No, just attack.
Okay. Right, so Scott, you're healed up for 1.
Yay. I mean, there's nothing to attack, so.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Though I will say, maybe we should form like a defensive line with Orchid in the back and kind of be like layers of defense, and then Orchid can just snipe whatever's forward in the tunnel. Actually, what was my movement
I hope one of
previously?
you tells me that. Smile.
That's 10. I can go 15.
Tom, I feel like us telling you that be basically like when Captain America told Hulk, "Smash." So it's like, have fun, just go.
No, that's what I want to do. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have I been doing up until now?
Yeah, so that's basically what I'm kind of saying. I'm basically be like, guys, maybe we should just form a defensive line, and anything that tries to get to us, Orchid just snipes it. Though, make use of grapples. They don't seem to want to block that.
All right, is that your turn?
I do have another free action, so whilst I'm patching up Scott, I will spend a story point, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's
to give
fine.
myself, I believe it's to give myself a minor piece of equipment.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm basically going to start collecting up the goop.
I'd have let you do that for without spending a story point.
Oh, my thought was spend the story point, get the equipment, because I don't have any containers on me, and I'm like, just gather up the goop and bring that back to the ship.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Like a small little containment cylinder.
Yep.
Appears in
and
like
so
in a flash of black grid energy.
Yep, and that will be me collecting up goop that we encounter on the way, so that we can bring that to the ship. And
It's like liquid clay. It's liquid clay.
Yeah.
What you scoop up, it's like liquid, like molten liquid clay.
Who knows? It might be useful to Pungus.
We give him the ore. We give him the goopy clay. Pungold could be real.
No, Pungold will never be real.
Not
Is
with that attitude.
Is that your turn? By the way, I already gave you your extra story point before the session started.
That is my turn.
Oh.
I will add that now to my inventory.
You start to hear some more shuffling. 1, 2, 6. And that is that for that. Nova, your move.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just trying to get a better vantage point right now, so that's all I can really do at the moment.
Again, it's just a cavern. It's like this new cavern thing. It was always going to be a little bit tricky for you guys to fight there, which is why they tried to set up that ambush.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, but I just wanted to move forward.
Cool.
Yeah, didn't know
Marika.
that we had a mobile artillery on our team.
Yeah. Marika, is your move.
Well, of course, being the leader.
I will
So I'm
say,
gonna
guys,
get here.
please get used to using your arrow keys. Because when you click and drag, you do kind of bypass some of the walls.
I've only been using the arrow keys. I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster.
Marika's gonna move here. And let me real quick, because I might be the stupid one here. I'm gonna take the sprint action.
Sure.
So I get that extra 30 feet, and we're... So that, and I can't really do anything else. So that's my turn. Actually, can I? Would you let me do an alertness as a free action just to see if I can
No,
hear how close those sounds we were hearing from before are?
no, that would be another action, and you've done the sprint there, so
Okay. Then Marika's just gonna turn to the team and just say, "Let's keep moving." And that's it.
okay. Stop. Go move.
All right, I'm gonna start moseying.
Need to set up like a hotkey or something.
Yeah, I'll also do the sprint action.
Yeah, sure.
So that was 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, crap. 6.
Did you just Han Solo?
Found him.
Yeah, so Scott, as you
Han
made your
Solo.
way there before quickly backing into the wall, you saw a group of larger than normal putties. Some of the imperfect putties you've seen, but you see what is known as a putty warrior or a putty wrecker. Each one just comes with a more refined weapon attached to said body.
There's more of them.
How many more?
I think I saw like 3 or 4. And some of them are really friggin' big.
Well, that's lovely.
And I'm not feeling too hot right now, guys. Not gonna lie.
So what you're saying is we're about to get wrecked.
Maybe.
Not with that attitude, Captain.
Okay.
I'm just gonna not do my usual.
Maybe stick with range for the time being.
Yeah, something like that.
Orchid?
Yes, I'll stick with Orchid. That's what you meant, right?
Yes!
All right, is that your turn?
Confirmed.
Is that your turn, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your move. You are currently at the back of the cavern.
That's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You did just shout for Orchid. That means I could just sprint up next to you. Yeah, you did call me by name. So I'm gonna sprint. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You called?
I'm scared. Hold me.
I proceed to hold.
Hold the fuck up. It's me. I'm the fuck
Free,
up. Hold
free
me.
action,
Yeah.
hold.
Yeah, you get your free action to hold. All right, is that your turn, Orchid?
Free action, get held.
Oh, I also need to roll a 1d4 for my maneuverability. Which is a 3.
Why did it
no,
roll
the
so
next
many?
part. Oh
'Cause I
no,
just
we've
clicked the
crossed
thing, but it doesn't count the d20.
Okay, cool. All right.
above game.
So,
Oh no, we
but-
crossed the streams. He's now a fighter.
Is that your turn, Orchid?
That's my turn.
All right. Because they saw you. The imperfect putties are now going to start lumbering towards the entrance of that cavern. That freshly made tunnel with all the rubble by it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's his action. Arrow, it's your move.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Yeah, 6 is 30.
All right. I see a foot.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. That's a 14. I'm assuming I fired and I missed.
No, you hit, but nothing happens.
Ah. Oh no!
That's a fumble.
Reroll!
Yeah, sure. I'll allow you to reroll if you wish.
God bless that mechanic, because it makes nat ones a lot less scary.
I'll take it.
Well,
A fire.
I could be horrible and not let you keep doing it, but... Yep. So your blaster hits again, but nothing doing. That your turn?
That is my turn.
It is now the turn of the Putty Wrecker. This guy has literally 2 hammer fists.
Oh, he big boy.
Yeah. And he's going to come running into that cavern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't make it any further because that's rough terrain he's going through. But you can now see this guy. This larger than average putty. Kind of reminds you of Pungus. But meaner looking and 2 giant hammer fists. That is his turn gone. Once more, you start to hear more lumbering sounds. 1, 2, 6. And again, because the imperfect putty in the back saw you, got... Oh, wrong one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dwayne, your move.
So I'm gonna snuggle up behind Mariko and Arrow.
No, don't leave me.
What am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Gonna use the strike blaster again, but I'm gonna do the explosive round. But I'm gonna aim for behind the wrecker.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So this is an upgrade. Can you explain this upgrade?
So this particular upgrade, it's the equivalent of me using grenades, but it's only limited to 4 shots. And I can basically use it with the strike blaster.
This is a mishmashed upgrade that we took with inspirations from both the Power Rangers core rulebook and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, and also a bit of Judge Dredd as well.
A bit of Judge Dredd, yeah.
You're basically firing the Cal Explosion gun.
It's basically high X. So with this, rolling athletics.
But Dwayne's Strike Blaster, it's a little bit chunkier on the front, but it's firing a condensed grenade, more or less.
Pretty much. and it's basically throwing athletics, which is what it would have been if it was a grenade, so rather than targeting. I will aim, so that will be shift up. Is this going to have the same effect to it from Nova's grid tech?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, no, fair enough. Ooh, there's a 10.
Yeah. That's a misfire. Sorry. It kind of jams.
I will just, I'll just go with a normal shot and have the normal thing from Nova's whatnot.
Yeah, sure. So your new upgrade, Dwayne, jams for a second, and then this is an untested upgrade.
Ah, crap baskets.
We'll fix that later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna blast it.
Please roll. And again,
for fuck's sake!
this one you do not. Oh wait, hang on one sec. No, it doesn't hit. This party wrecker sees the bolt come in, and it kind of just moves to the side. The bolt of black energy.
Oh, this one dodges. Okay.
He's not the imperfect party.
And I will free action give Scott another patch up.
It's quips and speeches, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, go roll.
That is a 4.
Yes, unfortunately. So you're back to full health.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 extra.
Okay.
Because I believe it allows you to go over, correct, Wayne?
Yes.
Cool. So you're on 6 total health.
Though he will lose it at the end of the combat scene.
Yes. Right. So again, Scott, you feel invigorated.
Ooh.
And for some reason, that green energy mantle that's there, it's kind of flicker. It's like faintly flickering there every so often. It's almost pulsing. Is that your turn, Dwayne?
That is my turn.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The opening of this cavern is now blocked, but you can now see 2 putties there. This putty, again, a bit big, but he's got you can see that both his arms, one is a sword, one is a mace. And he looks far more balanced than the one to his right. And it seems to have basically locked its eyes on you, Scott.
Of course it has.
Unfortunately, party warriors hang up as they are overly aggressive and they move towards the closest enemy to attack, if possible. They move to the one that's nearest them. Whereas putty wreckers are, and I'll just click this one in for you. The size and weight of the putty wrecker's weapon arm causes it to be uneven and lopsided when it moves, granting attacks targeting its evasion defense an automatic edge, if originating from more than 10 feet away. That's specifically if an attack says it targets evasion. So I will let you know that. And that's the turn of that one. Nova, it's your move.
All right. Hi there. So, can I get a target on this guy?
I will say yes.
That'll use bonus action to take aim.
Okay, so you're taking aim. That's a free
Yeah,
action.
and then another free action to take aim. So that's one upshift, right?
You can only take aim if you don't move.
Oh, you can only take aim if you don't move. Sorry.
Well, at least I get my. At least I get my.
Yeah, you get your standard grid tech stuff. Yes.
Strike blaster. Let's try this again. Once and always. 15.
That's a 15. Who are you attacking?
This guy.
The Wrecker.
Yep.
Unfortunately, no. It does not hit.
Dang it.
In fact, he just tanks it.
Well, that was rude.
Yes, he tanks the hit. He knows you hit him, and he's a bit like, oh god, that was rude.
God damn it, what are these guys made of?
I hope to God they didn't find a stronger putty.
I thought Pungus was unique.
That's it.
Is that your turn?
That's all I can do.
Marika, your move.
Okay. Well, Nova didn't hit him, so I'm gonna try to hit him. And since I'm not moving, I'm going to take aim.
Go ahead.
And pulling out the strike blaster.
Yep. Are you also taking advantage of the grid tech?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is what?
One upshift.
One upshift, and then taking aim is edge, right? And then you get the extra upshift from
No, taking aim is another upshift.
Taking aim is upshift, and grid tech is also an upshift. So you get two upshifts.
All right. It's a 10.
Foundry, please!
Unfortunately, you do not get anything.
Well, I have extra attacks, so I'm gonna fire again. I don't think I can take aim on this one, but I think I still get the upshift from Nova.
Do you have any free actions left?
Yeah, I have like 3 of them.
So yeah, you can do it. You can do it up to 3 times, but
Okay.
they all have to be different shots.
Okay, so extra attack and a shoot again.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, 14.
This one does hit, as he was attempting to try and... This Pyrrhec was attempting to try and get through and dodge you, so it was using its evasion stat there.
That's 1 energy to it.
So he does take 1 energy damage. By the way, if anyone's wondering how I determine whether it's toughness or evasion, I literally flip a coin.
Can't beat the easiest way to do it.
It's the easiest and the most fair. Rather than me just going, I don't want them to hit this, or I don't want them to do that. I'm just flipping a coin. It's on my other screen. So that's just, if anyone's wondering. It may seem unconventional, but hey, RNG is the most fair. But yes, he takes 1 energy damage.
Alright, and I'm gonna use that final free action to just look at Dwayne and just say, we could use some splash damage anytime now.
You just see me like, like trying to get my gun working.
Awesome. Is that your turn, Marika?
Yep.
God, you've been reinvigorated by your partner.
Yay. Which of these putties is which again?
Okay, so the one nearest the bottom is the Putty Wrecker, and the one above him is the Putty Warrior.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna come down to. Oh, look, there's more. Gonna come down to here, and I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
That is the Wrecker. That's the one that's already taken damage.
Right. Let me see. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to attack him, and only him, with my sticks.
Yep, go ahead.
Balls.
Yeah, off kilter. The Wrecker is 1 sec. Yeah, no. Again, off kilter from the blast and from the rubble underneath it. He attempts to try and dodge your attack, but it hits.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was just making sure that I wasn't doing the count and everything. Yeah, no, he tried to use his evasion on that one. Your sticks do hit, and he glows that familiar glow that you're so used to, and pop.
Okay. I will attempt to bash that other one's head in.
You're going for the warrior this time.
Warrior. Yep.
Yes. Go ahead. Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll with a story point. Yes, I can do that.
Yeah, you seem to be the only one that's. Yeah, what's that? You seem to be the only one that gets like. Just making sure that one of those ones was your skill die. Yeah, it was. Yep. Cool. You look really. That's one of those rolls where it's like you look really cool. It does nothing, but you look really cool.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So that hits, no problem. Your two screamer sticks gets hit right in the side, in the ribs, more or less, where the ribs would be.
Okay, well that's my turn.
And it takes, sorry,
1 electric.
1 electric. Sorry, my mouth is really dry. Okay. Orchid. It is your turn.
Okay. Did land a hit on it. It's yours. I shouldn't touch it. I
am not a kill sealer.
I learned my lesson after last time. Orchid learns.
I'll ask.
I'm going to move down to 1, because that's as far as I can move down. And then I am going to line up my shot at the 2 behind the one at the door.
What, the hole?
Yeah, the hole. These one. These one. Now that one of them's outside of the 30 foot, so I'm not going to use the within 30 feet, because I feel like that it's taking advantage of it.
So, who are you attacking first? Is it the closest one?
It's both of them with the same shot.
So, the warrior or the imperfect?
So, this one and this one.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's crit.
So
Your
there's 2 energy to each of them.
Yep. They both explode. Your shots sail past the battling Putty Warrior and Scott. And again, Scott, something in the back of your head is just telling you, like, you not even duck. As you're fighting, you move as the purple bolt sails past, and basically you flow in and out with the purple blasts that sail past, and both of those imperfect putties explode. Is there anything else you wish to do, Orchid?
I just need to roll my 1d4 and then I'm Gucci.
There's a
It's
4.
full. Okay, I'm Gucci.
Arrow, it's your move.
I fired. And I missed.
Does not hit.
I fired again.
Does not hit.
And I missed. And I got sad.
You really need to take advantage of what you can and can't do. Because you could have had 2 upshifts there.
Oh?
Yep. Because
yeah, you could have had the upshift from me.
You could have had take aim and the upshifts from Grid Tech.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, is that your move?
That is my move.
I don't know if you can see him, Scott, but again, for the rest of you, you hear noises and 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah. Another imperfect putty is coming lumbering down towards you from this bunker, Scott.
God, they just keep coming.
And that's his
How many
turn.
more?
Oh, Dwayne, it's your move.
Looks like just one more, but who knows?
Dwayne's gonna be like, fuck this shit, and he's just gonna pull out the cyber axes and go up to this warrior.
Yeah, I will allow you to barge past Marika and Arrow there. As your cyber axes materialize in your hands.
Yeah.
You are dual wielding these. It's a crit, but it's not enough, I'm afraid. The warrior parries you with your axes. You're now in a deadlock with this warrior's sword arm, and your axe is basically scraping against it. It is now the turn of the putty warrior, if that's all you're doing.
Well, I moved. I could still do extra attack though.
Oh, yes, you can. Go ahead. Will I get ahead of myself?
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll that. I just need to refresh the thing.
Is it...
Did it get louder for anyone else?
I don't have...
That is 17.
I don't have any music playing.
Oh, I had 541 playing.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was hearing music in Foundry, but it's just stopped.
Yeah, I've stopped it because I wasn't.
Yeah, same it.
I wasn't hearing it for some reason. Don't know why. I need to fix that. I can play the instrumental, just not the lyric one.
There we go.
Which is
That's a
weird.
more manageable volume. But yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. I don't know why. I don't understand why that one's thing. I'm gonna have to just take it out and put it in. 17.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm like, fuck this shit, and I'm just pounding on this fucking thing.
Yeah. So your second attack, you bring one back, but you kind of use the hook of the axe to like bring the sword down and like yank it to the side as you bring your other axe down across its shoulder, and it stumbles backwards in that familiar glow, And it pops out of existence. Nova, it's your turn. Nova.
Sorry. Gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's rough
Five.
terrain where that is, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm just stop right there then.
yeah. And you are squeezing past Dwayne and Scott there.
Yep. Because I'm like, I can't see anything. Oh shit. Okay, there's one guy there. I'm gonna take aim and fire.
You can't take aim, you've moved.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna use my cyber bow.
Yep, sure. You manifest your cyber bow. And the blue arrow does not hit home, unfortunately. It sails past.
Audrey, work with me here.
Is that all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Marika, it's your move.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and
Remember, subtract 5 feet because you're going through rough terrain, trying to get out of this. If you want to move out. Again, this is why I say, please stop dragging. Use the arrow keys.
Sorry. It's 5, 10. This one make it 20,
Yep.
and then 30 or 25.
So rough terrain means you lose 5 feet of movement.
Okay, that's where I'm trying to find the calculation of.
So you were here, so you were here.
Yep.
So
it's 5, 10, and then I entered the terrain. I don't know if that's 15 or 20. And then I exited the difficult terrain, so I don't know if that was 25, 30. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So that's 25. So yeah, where you are now is fine.
Alright. And I can see this pungus right ahead of me, right?
It's an imperfect putty, it's not a pungus.
The putty, yes.
There is
Yes.
only one pungus.
Well,
They will be gold.
I gotta pull my sheet back here.
Like, if I have to give you an idea of what they look like, in the chat. They're
What
in
a
the
jolly-looking fellow.
They're in the Adventures in Angel Grove book. You can also look them up yourselves. As all this has been going on, by the way, you can hear the sounds of battle a lot more clearly now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take aim and I'm gonna fire at the putty.
You moved, so you can't take aim.
Then I'm just gonna fire.
With grid tech, remember?
Yes.
So you have one up, Jeff. So go ahead, roll. Unfortunately, that is nothing doing.
Well, I have extra attack, so I'll go again.
Yep, go ahead, roll.
That's a 15.
Nope. Nothing. Still nothing doing. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Alright. And
In
then
character, Dwayne's gonna be like, "What is with these blasters today?"
I don't know, but it looks like, at least from my perspective, there's only one left. Let's get it done, and that's gonna end my turn.
Scott, it's your move.
Dang it, forgot I was muted. I'm just gonna run in. Is my distance reduced by 5?
Yes, you are still going through rough terrain.
Okay, that should not matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I hit him with my sticks.
Yeah, go ahead.
Moves to
Whose turn is it?
It's me.
Scott's.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes, Scott.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you go charging up, and in a flash, again, of your Scream Sticks glow, you get like a wave of energy. It just comes over you, and you hit this imperfect party, and he literally, your sticks just like kind of blast through him as you do this, and he just melts.
Oh, what a world.
And he goes down. And that ends combat. You are no longer in initiative. But you can hear fuck's sake, I still can't hear any music.
I can't hear any music.
Yeah,
It
one
just
sec.
cut out for me.
All right, I don't understand why it's doing this. I refresh.
Well, it's fitting because combat is over.
Combat is over, but I'm trying to turn it back to ambient music and other such.
It might just need a moment to load for us.
No, it should pick up straight away for me.
And just as a reminder for Scott, your temp HP will run out as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I am at full, right? Yeah, cause you. Well, I don't know. Am I at full?
No, it would go back down to what it was before you had it, I think.
So 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would have led back into this little drill. Both ways went the same way.
Yes, but what you can see is that the top cavern was a lot larger.
Whatever.
To be fair, the choke point worked for us.
Yeah, I feel like it did more good than harm.
Yeah. You can hear the music now, though. Yeah.
All the harm was to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you are now here. Need to turn them down. They're a little bit loud on my side.
In the Dwayne's going to give Scott another patch up.
Yep.
Just to bring him up to
100%.
full.
There we go.
So I have 4 uses of the med kit left. Just saying.
Thanks, buddy.
Bug game. What health are you at?
And I'm full now.
Okay. I could have used one of my personal powers to give you another health. So.
Okay, so yeah, you were no longer.
Yeah, we can save that for another time when the med kit runs out.
Fair enough.
You are no longer bound by your initiative, so you can move and explore as you wish.
What's the other side of this wall? Oh, it's science.
It's not a wall; it's a pit.
Oh,
In fact, it's that in front of you. It looks like a train.
looks like it looks like rails. Yeah. Now that you put it that way.
Don't say it. Don't
So-
say it.
However, this is where we're going to take a bio break.
Break time.
Break time.
Break
Welcome.
time.
Welcome to intermission.
Let's all go to the movie. Or let's all go to the
Drink-
lobby. Let's
Drink
all
your
go
legs
to
and
the
stretch your water.
lobby.
Yep.
I'm going to
Just
be
let
out
that-
there.
Yeah. Oh, ow. Yep. I'm gonna go take a quick break. Below that, if anyone's gonna stick around, please entertain the chat while you do it because my sound is all messing up and I can't seem to get anything to play properly.
How y'all doing tonight?
It's really annoying. So I will be right back.
Yep.
So I'm working on making a sound bite, though I'm not confident in my sound mixing for the morphing sequence.
Ooh, that.
It's like the idea is that the 541 will play initially, and then the second iteration of it will be a little bit more toned down, while we yell Cyberize in unison. Maybe I'll be back. I'm gonna grab a barbecue sandwich.
Ooh, barbecue sandwich. That doesn't sound
Yep.
bad.
Courtesy of Memphis, Tennessee. Why don't I just grab my plate? Damn, 5, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1.
I am alone. How's it going, everybody in chat? If you're there, sound off so I don't feel lonely.
You're not alone, but you can be alone if you want to be.
I don't want to be alone. It's a lot less. It's a lot less fun.
Fair. Fair enough.
How you doing right now?
Me or the chat?
Either one.
I'm doing okay. I pew pew and I did the pew pew.
You did people. I am insanely jealous of that gun.
It's what my proto blaster.
Yes.
It's just a strike blaster that's been modded.
Yeah, I know. But I'm a guy who actually grew up watching westerns, so like the revolver style is what I'm jealous about.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you making your own techie hand cannon. You are the Blue Ranger.
I'm tempted
I'm
on
back.
it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're a Billy. You can do anything.
Look, I would try to make the rad bug if I could. In fact, like there was a thing on Twitter like if you could break into the command center and steal one thing, what would you take? And I'm like, I take keys to the rad bug. It's the only way to fly, after all.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Never let it be said that Billy did not accidentally invent the coolest thing ever by inventing a flying car.
I mean, it's Billy, the MVP.
Instant tech.
Since I did it first.
Yeah.
That's alternate reality.
Oh. Let's see what you added to
yeah.
this soundboard. Ah, cool.
And
Ah. Love it.
Now there's another soundbite that I want to make. Now you can see in the group chat,
Yeah, I can see him.
like the idea is that we have is for someone to mix all of our cyberizes into the 4-second variant, where it'll play the 5-4-1, and then on the second iteration, it'll be a little bit more muted so that ours comes through.
Yeah.
So basically, my idea for the 541 is it's more like the 335 from Power Rangers in Space. And I did actually, before it even started, yeah, before we even this sound effects, oh wait, hang on, no, is that it? Is that it? No, is it in the different? It might be in a different. It might be in a different file. One sec. Or I might have deleted it in my cleanup. I don't know. I did make one a long time ago. Is it in the chat? I wonder if it's in the. I wonder if I pinned it.
I'm sad to say, like, I made one as well.
Ah, there it is. It is actually one that I. If you look in the pinned section, it's in morph sequence. It's called morph sequence sound effect. So I made that one.
Brace for morph.
So that was like my original one. It was called Brace for More.
Whereabouts is it?
The only problem is that we can't use it for a Discord soundbite because it's not 5 seconds.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
it's in the pinned messages. It's like one of the one of the first few that I pinned.
Let's have a look.
31st of the 5th, 2022.
Hard luck's back.
Back
Also,
again.
Are we all back?
Cryptic's back.
I have never left. I didn't need to leave today.
Okay. Is Rosso here? Rosso is not
I
back.
don't think so.
Yes. So I will take this time to say, if you know anyone who is interested in tabletop RPGs, for all we know, we could be butchering the Power Rangers tabletop RPG. But I like to think that we're following it to a T because.
I mean, the book wasn't exactly written that well.
And I've tried to learn everything I can from the Renegade Discord and everything else. I've tried to incorporate as much as Across the Stars as I can bring in, although Across the Stars isn't so much a rules update as it is adding in extra fluff.
Stuff.
It's an
Well,
expansion.
Yes.
And it's stuff that is very relevant to this
space.
campaign because it's
And
in
yeah,
space.
because it's in space. But yeah,
So-
again, Rosso is back. But if anyone is interested, if you know anyone that's interested, please give it a shout out, give it a retweet. For that, it really, really does help me, as I don't like staying and doing this, but streaming really is at the moment the only income I get. I don't stream nearly enough, and that's on me because I'm an idiot.
Mood. Big
Yeah.
mood.
Yeah. Because I don't really have any other projects going on right now. I don't have anyone who wants to edit stuff, any videos or whatever. But yeah, like I said, just a retweet will do. I'm happy, and that will do me. Are we all back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Rosso was the last one, so.
Right then. So we will now pick up the rest. Oh, that's the wrong one. There's the. Sorry, I went to the wrong tab. Yes. So, you are here now in this kind of rundown bunker. However, the train that's in front of you looks fairly well maintained. You can tell it's been used, so you get the feeling that whatever is in there. So you get the feeling that, unfortunately, Trek might have already been using this bunker, and it wasn't as unknown to him as the survivors may have thought.
We were using this. We were doing this to get to an elevator, right?
Yes.
So where's
Do we
the
need to
elevator?
follow do we need to follow these rails to get to where that is?
Make me a group alertness check, everyone, please. Perception.
I'm rolling.
I'm gonna spend a story point to get this roll specialized.
You know, I'm gonna, cause I failed. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay,
Yay,
so
I got 15.
you gained one, you lost one, and you
That
spent.
doesn't help.
So you're there. All right. So what we got? We got an 8, a 50. Yeah, you all pass like that. As you're inspecting the area, you see down here in the south side these large bulkhead type doors. You get the that is like the freight lift that would lead into the tower.
Ah,
Can I do a perception on the train just to see its state?
Yes.
And all that
This
good
yeah,
stuff.
this will be a solo one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's functioning.
Okay, but we don't need it. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
It's here. I should look at it.
It's functioning. You can see it.
How deep
With
is
this,
in front of us?
I'm gonna ask a question if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Does the doors to the freight elevator have any kind of indicator like you would expect with a normal elevator, where you can see above the door like lights that would flicker on as
Yeah.
it was going up levels?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention that to the group, guys. If we use this freight elevator, Rek might know that we're coming up.
Isn't that what he wants, though?
Yeah, but if we climb up the elevator shaft, we can surprise him.
I like that.
well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
It does sound logical.
I mean, as far as I recall, when it comes to Trek and Scott, they can sort of sense each other, but not get a direct lock on. So He's expecting us to go up through the tower anyway, but he's not going to be able to know that we're coming up the elevator shaft if we're climbing up it.
If we mess with the freight elevator, is there a chance that it may also alert him?
Well, that's why I'm saying that we go up the elevator shaft without the elevator.
But, I mean, wouldn't we have to break into the open the elevator to go into it to go up the elevator shaft?
Nothing like that's going to tell him that it's in use. It's only when it's going to be in motion going up between the floors that he's going to be knowing that we're coming up through the elevator. That's why I'm saying that we climb up the shaft so that we don't use the elevator itself, so that we don't alert him.
I am just curious if the doors have any kind of security, but I am not knowledgeable about these kinds of doors, so I will prefer to your judgment.
Considering his ego, I don't think he fucking cares.
Considering his ego, he might just let us ride the elevator to the top and start monologuing.
That's a good counterpoint.
You know, I just realized. If we could do both, actually. We can get into the we can look into this elevator shaft, see if there's a little service hatch, hide up there, and then when the door opens, he's gonna think that we're there and be really confused.
Meanwhile, we're climbing up the shaft.
Would we not just be riding the elevator, but on top at that point?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, there's all the mechanics that's going to be above when it actually stops at the top floor. That's ugh.
Yeah, there might not be space for us to be sitting on top of it when it reaches the top floor.
That's fair.
If we climbed the shaft, and then the elevator was activated, would we not run into the same issue?
We would have time to open up the access panel to get in. But that would be indicating if someone needed the elevator, which I don't think Trek is going to be doing. He's waiting at the top for us.
Fair enough.
I kind of just look to America for
Dwayne,
the lead.
Dwayne, in the meantime, is going to summon up the climber's kit, and he's going to get the rope from the kit, and he's going to say, we might want to, if we're climbing up, we might want to use this just in case.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking that we should just ride the damn thing. Because if there's one thing that we've established from this son of a bitch, is that he's got a flair for the dramatic. And he's gonna want us to make it up to him.
What if we did both? What if we did both? What if we rode it up a little bit of the way? Like up to the floor just beneath, stopped, used the service hatch, and then just climbed up to top floor.
Why don't we examine the actual elevator first, so we actually know what our options are? Because we're assuming a lot here.
Okay.
True. I agree.
So I'm just gonna walk over.
Can I make a technology engineering check?
What were you going to do first, Scott?
I just want to see how to open the doors.
They can just open.
Like with a button or manually?
Yeah, there's a panel. There's a panel, you can pry them open either way.
I pushed a button.
Yeah, you push the button, the two doors slide apart. It's a bit. It's an elevator.
Is there space on the actual map for it, or just the?
You probably shouldn't have gone through there, Scott. But
I'm in the void now.
In character, if
You
Scott
wanna-
goes through, I follow afterwards.
Okay, can you guys come back, please?
I don't know.
Let me just... Okay.
Are you gonna drag me back?
Hold to scene. Hold to scene. Yep.
Choco, you there?
So, you
Yep.
two are there.
Hang on, let me refresh my thing.
No. What you triggered was the clone thing, so it moves you seamlessly between scenes, but I wasn't expecting you to just waltz right in.
I think I'm a clone now.
Yeah. I think what I've
You
done
need to expect the
is,
unexpected.
what I've done is... Yeah. Okay.
I broke reality.
Yeah. Everything's broken. One sec. I need to configure some stuff. Because of course it would happen. Book invisibility. Yes. Save changes. Why is it doing that? You're in the room. You should be able to see. Unless I'm not out. Open.
Can't just manipulate everything all willy-nilly. What do you think, you're God?
Vision
Can you
enabled
just
update.
delete the token there and then replace it in the right place? Or do you have to move that specific one back?
It's probably the specific one. But I can just click and drag you guys back in.
Sweet. I put myself back in the other room, so I have no idea what's in the other.
Yeah, problem is though now, for some reason, the lighting stuff on that panel is messing up, and I don't know why.
I'm sorry
Oh.
I broke it.
Oh,
Wasn't
did
trying
you-
to.
It's alright, no, it's not your fault. Yeah, you guys, you might need to just... Can you see yourselves back on this map now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, you need to do your tokens, but I'll leave you guys to that. Yeah, and as I try to configure this shit. Oh, is that what I have to do for the last one? Yep, that's what I did. That's what I did not have on that one.
So, guys, this is less of an elevator, more like an end portal.
No. Right. So what you see inside, guys, is again, it's a freight elevator. That it's big enough for a large contingent of people, so it's very much a panic room. Like it's a panic elevator. So that, and I really wish it wouldn't do that. Oh, you're just playing with all the fucking shit with me today, aren't you?
Is there a fun little service hatch on the ceiling or anything like that?
There is. There's a big one.
Oh, okay.
Let's open it up.
See, and now we're making fewer assumptions.
So you open it up. There's not enough room for one of you to be looking up there, so who's going to do it?
I guess Rosso,
Well-
since it's his idea.
Yep.
Yep,
I mean-
I'm looking up, so
Give
I'll do
me-
a perception if you want.
Yep. Alertness perception,
Catman
please. Yeah, okay.
That is an 18.
Yeah, it goes up far. Like, you get the feeling, because you saw the tower from the outside, it was already pretty tall. You'd have to go up several stories, almost 25, 30 stories. You get the feeling this is like a further 15 below. So it would be a hell of a climb.
Getting flashbacks of Shinra headquarters.
Yes!
Like it would,
Nice, what a thrill.
yeah. It would be like I said, it would be a hell of a climb to try and get to the top of this.
I'd rather not be exhausted when we encounter Trek again.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
So are we just riding this up to like the floor below and then just use a service hatch to sneak our way onto the top floor?
From what you
Sounds
can
like a
see,
plan to me.
it looks like that this elevator doesn't lead out to any of the floors. You get the feeling this is a one-way elevator, one way up, one way down.
It's an elevator
Further-
on the side of a building.
Further concluding that this is an escape elevator for a VIP.
Okay, so it's
it goes
to the top only, or it's to the top only?
It's to the top only. Let's
Yes.
let's just do it.
Let's go.
The universe ain't gonna save itself.
Okay.
Sorry, Twitch. We're like you've said before that we're meant to be a guerrilla team.
We're trying to take the stealthy
Like,
approach.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But you also have to. I will also say that you have to adapt to what's around you, and this is a full-scale attack that's happening. All pretenses of stealth are out the window, especially considering you were found out in the caverns.
We're going in hot, boys.
Yeah. So you may now all
Okay.
move into the elevator if you wish.
Oh god, there's two of me.
Ah, right. I'll need to delete one of those then.
The one that's in the corner.
As I now activate this scene.
Once more into the breach, dear
You're all the
friend.
way up there. Why are you all the way up there?
Because I was trying to get back.
Yeah, no. Okay, so you all ride this elevator to the top of the tower. As you keep going up, you can hear just like your communicators chime in, and you can hear distinct chatter over the comms from the survivors outside. They are locked in battle. There's distinct calls like saying that reinforcements have come in. You get calls of cog forces coming in. And then all of a sudden, what rings out over yours is a direct line from Professor Daxian. Rangers, can you hear me?
We got you, Professor. What's up?
We are currently locked in a battle above orbit. Machine Empire ships broke atmosphere.
Great.
Call in the fleet.
Alliance ships close nearby. Alliance fighters have scrambled. Larger ships are on the way, but we don't know how much longer we can hold out. What's your status?
We're on an elevator on our way up to the top to meet Psycho Green.
Very well.
Seems he knew we were coming, despite how stealthy we tried to make things, but that's neither here nor there right now.
The key that we need to have right now, Professor, is as soon as we get rid of those Machine Empire fighters, we need to get as many of these people on this planet off here.
We are already engaged. The Gamma, myself and Glyph are dealing with the Quadra fighters, along with other small fleets.
Blow up two for me, Professor.
Good luck, Rangers.
You as well, Professor.
And the
May the power
comms
protect you.
and the comms cut as you guys reach the top and the elevator opens and you're in a small circular room.
Flashbacks already.
At that. As you exit the room, you can see Psycho Green attending a machine type thing. that it's all hooked up to this one glowing orb type deal in the middle. Various bits of machinery. This panel and a machine over here that is currently grinding what you can tell is purple minerals. This mineral you have seen before, but they're not glowing. They look almost inert.
Has he noticed us coming in yet?
Oh, he knows you're there. But he's currently muttering to himself as he's fiddling with this machine here in the corner, or at the far end.
What would be the
good.
difficulty if I wanted to shoot it?
It would be pretty high.
What is this big thing in the middle?
Oh no, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use the. I'm going to see if I can actually use the strike blaster with the IX grenade again.
So
this right here was what we were confined to last time, I believe.
nope, incorrect.
Oh.
Does this thing look like more of the refined ore?
It is unrefined anti-grid ore. You get the feeling that whatever this is encased in was what was this machine here in the middle, this housing thing, was meant to house the refined ore. But because you took it, Trek was since forced to use unrefined ore. And it is hooked up, as you can see, to this machine here and other control panels.
And Trek's just standing there on the other side of the room.
He's
Right.
not standing there. He's moving. He is. As this is. So I'll give you like that. As he's done it, he's hooked up some devices to this. What you can all tell as the supersonic morphers. And he's running to and from these consoles.
Can I just shoot a
pull out the
console?
glaive. I aim it at Trek.
So, yes, you can shoot a console. What was your action there, Tom?
I'm pulling out the glaive and I'm aiming it at Trek.
Right. Okay. Okay. Do you say anything?
I'm in
You know
in
what,
battle
I'm-
position. I am
Why?
ready. I'm waiting for the team.
You know what? I'm not even gonna go with the grenade bit. I'm just gonna go normal.
What are you shooting?
I'm shooting a console just to
Which
stop
one?
it in its tracks.
Which one?
What's the easiest one?
Which one do you want to shoot?
They're all easy. They're not moving.
Yeah, just anyone really.
This one.
Whatever seems the most easiest for me to shoot.
They're right in front of you. Which one
We're,
would you like to shoot?
we're trying to tell you to
Make
pick one.
you have to make a choice.
South.
This one?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Please roll the strike blaster.
That is
Okay.
a crit 15.
Yes, it is indeed. Okay. So,
It dodges.
you shoot, and the black bolt of energy hits this panel. For a brief moment, a green chaotic shield pops up in this area, just here, before it dissipates and hits the console. At that point, Trek holds out a hand to you and says, "Stop, you fools!"
Make us.
He then points to this here in the middle. You realize what that is, yes?
I'm willing to explode that just to stop you.
You are a fool.
Says
guess-
the one says the fool who sold his soul.
You have no idea what that is, do you? Ah. Of course. That's some
I have a
minds.
feeling you're about to tell us anyway, so why don't you just get on with it?
Oh, why would I spoil the
Unless
fun?
it's not interesting.
Why would I spoil the fun? And,
I know, it's just as boring as you are.
Can I take my shot? Because I did aim, guns out, pointed at him. If it looks like he's doing anything dangerous,
you may.
I may.
Yes.
He's safe by 5 foot.
No, you took aim, so it's a normal roll.
It took aim, so it's a normal roll. So there's a -1.
Yeah. You would have been rolling at a disadvantage, but because you took it's like that. The only reason Dwayne's thing hit the console is because he critted.
I mean,
Well, that's a crit.
Yeah, it is.
I think
All
Crane's
right.
your best ranger.
How much is that?
That would be 4 energy because it crit.
oh,
Wow. Okay, that may
I
have.
don't think you
It's
just realized
it's
what you
just
did.
a regular shot.
Yeah. Crap. That. Okay.
Well, there,
Well, I thought- man, I
there
thought
goes
I
our
built the
combat
game.
scene.
I was waiting for someone to say something. I did what I prepared.
Nope, this is what I wanted to happen.
Everyone just stood there, and then Dwayne's like, "Shoot the console." I was like, "Okay, I have this gun just lined up on him."
He has 5 health.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
I'm sorry if I just broke metagaming, but on that, but it's like I kind of
Well, technically, he may not be the same one that's in the. You have to remember that it's different from table to table.
I mean, DM rules. He could have
He could have plot
adjusted him for our level.
The silence is also very concerning.
I'm just trying to figure something out.
Head desk apply directly to the desk.
if anyone wants to get in,
I mean, I absolutely want to charge in, but I kind of want to wait for Twitch to
Yeah.
resolve what just happened.
I mean, I had a plan, but we'll have to see what happens here.
I have a plan, Arthur.
I don't have a,
Arthur!
the thing is, I don't have a token for this. I forgot to add it.
Oh no, he's going
His
super
monster
size.
form.
Did I make a token for this? I don't know.
Arthur, the plan's got south, man. We need to run.
I did not. Damn. I also don't have it inputted in the VTT. Yeah.
Well, honestly, if you think that things that you are missing are necessary, I think it would be okay if we if we stopped for the day now.
No, it's fine. I can work with this.
Okay.
Back. Yeah. Okay.
Do you-
So.
do you need to take like a break or?
No. Okay, so he takes the 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's looking a little bit worse for wear right now. Okay. What are you going to do?
I run in for the coup de grace.
Right, okay.
lowercase. I'm not doing a literal top rope double stomp on his chest.
No. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I already measured. I can reach him.
Where are you gonna stop?
Uh,
Can't believe I forgot to put the monster form in. Ugh, I knew there was something I forgot. There?
yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
4.
Can I spend a quip and speeches for one extra thing?
Yeah, sure.
Make it quick. I'm raging.
You get an extra 2 upshift.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a solo strike.
1 moment, please.
Yes, because I'm going to explain this. This is Heart of the Team. As a free action, you can apply an upshift skill to the roll of any ally within 60 feet. I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The roll increases at the listed amount of 5th, 10th, and 15th levels. And since we're at level 5, it gives you 2 upshifts for your roll.
Yep. Cool. However, that's not going to be as bad as it was. Scott, as you cross the threshold, all of a sudden, there is a flash of green fire that is now basically sprung up between you and your teammate.
Okay.
Arrow, Nova, Orchid, Wayne, and Marika. This green, from your perspective, it is a green shield wall.
Does it go from wall to wall? Or...
It goes from wall to wall. You are essentially cut off from Scott.
Oh, of course we are.
And
Is there anything that we can see that can power it?
there is nothing powering it. It is literally green chaos psycho energy. You are walled off from Scott.
I'm gonna attack the wall.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's see here. Weapons. Cyber clubs. Or no, actually, I'm going to take aim.
Can you
I'm
take
trying-
aim with melee weapons?
No.
Nope.
Debating if I should use the strike blaster or my cyber clubs. I'm not sure if I have anything.
Whichever
I
lets
can
you roll more
upshift.
dice.
You can only take aim with a ranged weapon.
And is blue is Nova's thing still active?
Mm-hmm.
Nova's thing is
Okay.
permanently activated, to my knowledge.
Yes. I can. Well, let me see. I can do it real quick. 1 second.
It's active if you remember it.
Just.
I'm also not doing anything till everyone else has done their turn
This-
in this pseudo turn.
Yep.
Because it was kind of like an ambush.
That's a lot. It's there if you want to read it.
All right, I will. I will take the crit against the
All right.
against the shield.
Okay, so you run up and you hit the wall with your. No, sorry, no, sorry.
Strike blaster.
Sorry, you shoot it with your strike blaster. The yellow bolt hits and kind of fuses with the green wall. But the green wall does not leave.
Does the yellow blast like disrupt? Like, If I
For, a,
look at
for,
this,
for but a moment, it disrupts, but then it gets overwhelmed.
focus your fire.
Let me know when I get to make my attack.
Scott.
Hi.
You don't need to roll.
Oh, darn. Because I'm looking at a +5 upshift.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're not gonna lose that. You won't lose that. However, as you come up and you bring your screamer sticks down, Trek kind of grabs it. And then all of a sudden, between the two of you, there's like a flowing of green energy. The two of you are returned to full hit points. You are awarded. Please roll me 1d4.
Okay.
This is supposed to happen. Yeah, this was
That's... What's the command?
slash 1d4. Roll 1d4.
Slash roll 1d4.
1d4, yeah. So this was supposed to happen when he was in his monster form, but I'm... okay, you get 4 extra health. This was supposed to happen while he was in his monster form, but because I'm an idiot and I did forget something, even though I prepared all of this, and it's just one thing I left. Like that. Where's the thing? So, Scott, I'm going to need you to roll initiative. And you alone. All right. Does anyone else wish to do anything?
I have one more free action that I can give, another 2 upshift to Scott, but that will be for his next action. Not the attack that he's about to do, but it's the attack after.
Yeah.
So you will get 2 upshift on that. And that will be it for my quips and speeches. I will be out.
Okay.
Does he suffer a downshift 1 being in this room like I did? Or is it just where we are at the entrance?
No. Why would you suffer the
Break him
downshift
in
one?
half. No, when I came in, you said my roll was at a downshift 1.
No, it would have been at a downshift 1, but because you created it was just a normal. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Because you took aim, it turned into a normal roll. It's because originally there was a barrier here, but
okay.
Dwayne's thing dissipated it like that, and now there's this green flame here.
Okay.
You can see, so you can see like that. Scott, you can't see out, but they can see in.
Okay.
So if that's all you guys wish. Oh, come on. Please work for me at least.
It's working.
It's not
It's working for us.
It's not working for me. Which is really...
I can hear something, but it's teeny.
It's not working for me, which is really annoying.
There we go.
I've got it.
Yeah, I don't. Which is and please stop making me repeat myself.
Well, like the thing is, I didn't have it before, which made me think you had it.
No. For whatever reason,
Oh.
I cannot hear. Means delete that sound. Also going to delete this. And hopefully the drop one is working, because if not, I am fucked. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, I just had to take it out and put it back in. Okay. So everyone can hear that now.
Blow into the cartridge.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be going now. All right. Scott,
Hi.
you get to go first.
Hey. All right, well, I'm doing Solo Strike, which, on top of everything else, gets me a grand total of +5 upshift.
Go ahead.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a 22. That's a crit.
That's 2 electric.
Oh. You actually beat his toughness by 1 there. So yes. As you went to do that, you power up your Eskrima sticks. And they kind of singe Trek's hands as you kick him in the chest. And then spin around and strike him in the side with your side batons. He takes 2 electric because you critted. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm. Now to say, oh, you want to 1v1 me? That's just fine by me.
This was like that. This was the plan the whole time.
Ooh, spooky.
It is now the turn of Psycho Green. Whoosh. Okay, so he is going to spend 2 personal powers to do this. So you will now need to make so we got foes in the third that can see or hear him with an intimidation skill test against their willpower defense. So he's going to try and intimidate you. What's your willpower defense? Or what's your willpower, basically?
Hang on a second. I would like to know if my Oh What Now perk comes into play in this particular role.
What does that do?
You are so steeled against being shocked or surprised that negative emotional responses are just not really something you give into easily. Any attack or effect that targets you emotionally automatically suffers snag.
It would.
And you have edge when trying to roll to overcome emotional distress. So he has snag against me.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That sounds fair. Sounds like it would work, actually, because he's trying to intimidate you. And that's what Nemesis Strain seems to be doing, so... So he's
my
going...
willpower is 13.
Okay, he will snag, so he has to beat 13.
Mm-hmm. Oh, darn.
It's an 8.
Oh, darn.
So, unfortunately, this does not work. However, that is threat power, and he can use a throw. That is not one of his... That's a power, so we can use that once per turn, I believe.
Once per scene.
Once per scene. I don't. No, it doesn't say.
Do you want
It just
to
says
give me a
it's personal
description
power
to?
related.
Yeah, Nemesis Strain is a personal power one. You have to remember, Psycho Rangers aren't like normal.
Rangers.
They aren't normal monsters. They are kind of like rangers.
Yes.
Can
Also,
we use our powers more than once per scene?
yeah. Also, I need to refresh my application because everything seems to have.
If you have the personal
Frozen.
power, you can use that as many times as you like per scene.
Yeah. We don't know how much personal power Trek has.
True. Especially after the buff you both just received.
Yeah, my application's frozen for some reason. I don't know why. It's not showing the rolls on. Yeah, for one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Technical difficulties.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep rocking out to the music.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Brilliant. Why is it doing this now? Need to re-add the source. You know, just once. In once. Aim. I know how to piss about with this. Why? Oh my god, this is annoying. Why is it doing that? I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Is it Alt? Control. There it is. Underneath. Open that. Normally it lets me, like... Oh, I'm really sorry. I don't understand what's going on with my OBS now.
Is it something that's messing up with the rolls?
Yeah, basically I have to refresh everything, and now I have to just re-put everything, and now I can't. Normally, when I...
Okay, okay, what I see right now on Twitch, just keep it at that. And we'll just work with that.
Yeah, for now. Really annoying. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'll have to try and figure it out next time. Where were we?
Trek failed on the Nemesis train, which was
Awesome.
once per scene.
Yeah. Sorry, I've lost the flow now. Yeah, so he's done that. Trek is now going to try and hit you, Scott, with the Psycho Dagger. I think you're muted, Scott.
Yeah. That fails.
Yep.
So
I'm
I
feeling
block it, or I parry it, or whatever you prefer.
Yeah. So he tries to attack you with the Psycho Dagger. However, he gets 2 extra attacks with his extra attack. This is called extra attacks. So he's going to try and make 2 other attacks on you.
Okay. That's still not gonna hit. That's another block.
And One more. Another block. So,
just tink, tink, tink.
yeah, so the two of you are now locked in this battle. He's using his Psycho Dagger to try and hit you, but he just can't seem to get through. And that is the end of his turn.
All right. I am going to... I'm not going to use my solo strike this time.
Mm-hmm.
But I get 1 upshift for electric, 1 upshift for 2 weapons, 1 target, and 2 upshift thanks to Dwayne.
You
So
do
that's
indeed.
4.
Yep.
No, you said last time it was 5.
Oh!
Right?
Last time it was 5 because I did solo strike.
Okay.
But thank you.
Well, that's a 30.
He gains a personal power.
He also takes two more electric damage,
He does indeed.
and I still get to attack again.
Yes, you do.
Now, does my buff from Dwayne only is it only good for 1 attack or for
Only
1
good.
turn?
Only good for 1.
Oh, it is only good for 1 attack, and you've used up both of them. So, like I said, I'm out of quips and speeches, so I can't give you any more.
That's quite all right. So here I come again with a +2 upshift. That's not going to be enough.
Oh, so Trek,
That's it.
he sees this attack coming and he just stopped it. Like that. He's panting heavily, but just like that, you're still locked in this battle. Is that the end of your turn?
But he hasn't moved.
I haven't moved, so I get 1 more.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's a 23.
23, yep, okay.
He only takes 1 electric this time.
That's enough. Trek gets knocked back against the console. As the fire in front of you guys dissipates. The battle is still raging on outside. You did a lot better than I thought you would.
I would like to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is it worth it? You betrayed your team, you betrayed your world, you betrayed the entire galaxy, and you're still getting your ass kicked by 1 Green Ranger.
Trek, you can see him, he's like clutching. He's beaten, but like he's not, you
He's
know,
not dead, obviously.
yeah, he's not dead. He's like that. He just turns around and his body just says, "Was it worth? You still don't see the bigger picture. Dark Spectre is inevitable." You think I am the only one?
No, you're just the weakest-willed one he got his claws into.
Is it safe to demorph here?
Well, I wouldn't.
No, I mean environmentally.
I mean, you could. Like everything around you see windows, but
There is something that I am contemplating. I don't know if I should or not.
You do you. None of us are going to stop you.
Well, it would. Dwayne would actually come up to Scott, put a grenade like in his hand, and be like, "Let's put him out."
Looks down at the grenade in his hand. Looks over at Trek. So what do you think, Trek? Should we go out together in a blaze of glory?
You're all fools! And he fires a blast of green psycho energy directly at the orb containing the mineral. Scott and Dwayne, you're the closest to him because Dwayne, you said you moved up close to Scott.
Yep.
What does everyone do in that moment? Specifically, Scott, what do? You notice that your mantle has manifested again.
I will dive straight forward, which would be closer to Trek.
Okay, cool. Dwayne?
Since he's been fiddling with the morphers, can I make a dash for the morphers?
You can try. What's everyone else going to try and do?
Noah would help trying to get the morphers.
All right, so...
I'm gonna assist Nova.
Yep, same.
All right, so...
Do I need to make a technology check?
Wait.
They don't have time to do this. Isn't something about to
Freaking
explode?
hell.
Okay, sorry. I apologize. I'm just...
Please listen to what I'm saying. Who is doing what?
Who would like to do what, maybe?
Scott has dived towards Trek. Dwayne is making a dash towards the console for the morphers. Nova is doing the same. Arrow, are you also traveling in that direction?
Yes.
Marika, what are you attempting to do?
The morphers are part of the priority of the mission, so she's gonna be trying to help them with that. So yeah,
Okay,
she's going to be moving that way too.
Four of you are streaming forward. Orchid, what are you trying to do?
I'm going to brace myself and cover Scott in case Trek tries to do anything.
Okay. Everyone.
Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Everyone, make me either an acrobatics or an athletics check, please.
Would this count as maneuverability?
You're gonna need to do acrobatics or athletics for this one.
It's my specialized in acrobatics for like dodging and stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
That is a
6.
14.
Marika's good.
It's like, that is a 6, but that's a crit.
I got a 22 athletics.
Now, unfortunately, none of you passed the check.
Wow, even more than 22.
Well,
We're
it's
dead.
blowing up right in front of you. So, as this happens, Scott, as you dive forward, Trek kicks you in the stomach. He may be labored, but now he's a caged animal. And he puts you, and it catches you off guard and it's winded you. As that happens, he picks you up and throws you toward this console. You're now here. This central container starts to pulse. Trek then lunges at you, Dwayne, and pushes you into Nova and Marika. Despite being deftly handled by Scott, Psycho Green is now fending off 3 of you in hand-to-hand combat. As this happens, Orchid and Arrow. Orchid, you get back up, you join the fray, but again, he's managing to fend you off by kicking you all away at the same time. Same for Arrow. And then all of a sudden, a large explosion happens. That you see that Trek then encase once more that flaming green shield around Scott, healing him into the explosion.
You're a dad.
Everything, Scott, goes white.
Am I dead?
You are now floating in an expanse. You don't know where.
And this is in game. I just died, didn't I? Looks around.
Not quite, Scott of Zyka.
Looks around frantically, looking for a source of that voice. Who said that?
We did. As that happens, a flash of red, blue, and yellow appear in front of you and materialize in the forms of 3 humanoid figures. The thing about these 3 humanoid figures is that they're flashing between what you can assume are ranger forms. In fact, you see some that you recognize. You see the Prism Rangers. You see the Supersonic suits. And others that you've never seen before. Heck, you see the red one morph into Oracle for a second before flashing to a different one.
Who or what are you?
We are the emissary. We control the fabric and maintain the course of the grid.
Is this the grid then?
It's at this point then a flash of green happens behind you.
Meh.
In the manner of speaking, yes, this is the grid. And don't worry about those 3. They're very grandiose in their millennia of maintaining the grid. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Who are you then?
I'm the green morphing emissary. I'll take it from here. And as that
Looks
happens,
over at the other 3.
as that happens, the other 3 kind of look to each other. And the yellow one speaks. This is not your normal area, green. But I believe, given the circumstances, we will allow. As red, blue, and yellow disappear. I apologize now for anyone who doesn't like voice mods, but I will be talking in that echoed voice for the remainder of this scene. So you're one of the anomalies.
Anomalies? What do you mean anomalies?
Oh, yeah, right. You guys wouldn't know. Okay, Cliff Notes version. So, in a manner of speaking, yes, this is the morph. My role as the green emissary alongside the black emissary has been to battle Dark Spectre's forces and any other enemy that manifests inside the grid. Red, blue, and yellow oversee teams of Power Rangers. Pink, well, she does her own thing. And so on and so
That sounds right.
when I say anomalies, I say it because not too long ago there was a shattering of the morphing grid. A being known as Lord Draken. In his conquest to become master of all things, Pride opened the grid to create a perfect world where he alone commanded the power. He was stopped, however, by a group of rangers. The subsequent fallout created anomalies. Your timeline being one.
You know, I've never heard the name Draken before, but as soon as you said it, it sounded so familiar.
That could be expected. There is a Draken that exists in your timeline, although he was the sworn enemy of Edenoi. I believe it might be better to show you. The world around you starts to shift, Scott. And you are shown scenes of one Tommy Oliver in his Green Ranger outfit battling the Power Rangers of his world. You see him defeating numerous Power Rangers and taking in the power of the White Ranger, hence becoming the Lord Draken that you know, or the Lord Draken that everyone else knew. You see his butchering of the power coins, spreading them between his sentinels. You see his various invasions of other Power Ranger worlds, his rise to power and his subsequent defeat, and the fallout which happened after the shattering of the grid. All of that in mere moments. And then the Green Emissary turns to you and says, now you know. He was one of the greatest threats that the Rangers of that world knew. However, because of his choice, this timeline now suffers worse.
So, what exactly does this Lord Draken have to do with me?
Oh, nothing in particular. It's just that most Green Rangers are, as you might find, loners until they learn to work with a team. Technically speaking, Lord Draken doesn't have anything to do with anyone anymore. However, myself and my other emissary allies may only observe. To a degree. Tell me, have you noticed anything about my form?
Above game, I assume that he is shifting between the different forms of Green Rangers that have existed in the multiverse.
Correct, all but one.
Is it mine that's missing?
Yep. You also notice that the other morphing emissaries were not shifting into the Cyberstrike Rangers.
So I assume that you visualize to me as all the different types of Power Rangers that exist or have existed. Some of them I've seen before, most of them I totally haven't. But you don't look like me. None of you guys have looked like any of us.
Correct. For whatever reason, you are outside the known grid timeline. Your timeline, for all its intent and purposes, should not exist, as all Ranger worlds are meant to be brought in balance. There are some where Dark Spectre's rule is absolute. There are others where Dark Spectre has been defeated soundly. Yours is the only one in turmoil.
Well, we just haven't beaten him yet. That doesn't mean we're not going to. Right?
I cannot say for sure. We have been forbidden from helping you directly. However, there are loopholes. Some that we have found. This is the part where you ask me why.
Okay. Why?
Never gets tired. You're going to receive a power. This is the only gift I can give to you. I'm not, as I said, we emissaries cannot see the future of your world, nor can the Morphin Masters. So this is a power I bequeath to you. And I am changing your destiny here by stopping that explosion destroyed. I will offer you another bit of information. That crystal that is manifested in your world is also the result of this grid shatter. Whatever it is, Dark Spectre seems to know how to use. I advise caution whenever you are near it, and if your enemies have weapons. Until then, try not to die, eh?
Oh, you're no fun.
As he says that, he kind of gives you like a salute and then puts his hand on your chest. And you go hurtling back through everything. Rangers, you saw Scott get blown up. And you've been in this battle now, and Trek is just laughing. He is completely... Is it apoplectic? I'm not quite sure what the word is, but he is jumping for joy that he's managed to kill yet another Ranger.
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic, yeah. Ecstatic, euphoric, like overwhelmed with joy.
Yeah. Basically. So we're now back. Everything.
So I just want to make sure I was quiet for that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne will have recovered that grenade that Scott dropped.
It was behind. It's behind the wall.
Ah, okay. I'll just take out another one then. I'm like, that's it. This motherfucker's dying.
He runs forward and he's basically stamping on your hand. You are on the floor. You don't know how, but he's managed to get even more. He's like, it's almost as if he's on fire. Like you can see like bits of energy, like kind of like blowing out of his armor. And so another Ranger falls. Does anyone say anything?
I'm not saying anything, but I'm not going to take
I mean,
the
if he's stamping on the hand, I'm just going to press the button, take the damage, and let the explosion take out his foot.
He kicks the grenade away before you can do anything.
Noah just looks at him. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, you're not going to live long enough to enjoy that.
I go down, we all go down.
I think
Yeah.
I speak for the rest of us when I say fine by us, motherfucker.
And then all of a sudden,
Yippee-ki-yay!
The explosion where Scott was dissipates, and there is a large glowing green energy. When all of a sudden, from out of the burning... the explosion's gone. It's been sucked away. You can see the morphers of the Supersonic Rangers all floating around and spinning in a circle around this form. And what you see emerging from it
I have a feeling we're about to get Tom Art.
is...
Tom Art!
This. I will add it. I will add it to the chat.
Yo, that is some Zeo looking shit.
Manifesting around this being. Scott, you hear the words of the Green Emissary saying the legacy of the Supersonic Rangers now rests on your shoulders as your suit manifests the mantle that manifests when you are in trouble becomes solid, and its gold trim takes over your body. Your suit is now upgraded with this power. The humming in your head stops as you now basically take on the form of the former Supersonic Green, but with a Cyberstrike influence.
Let's go.
Like that. As that happens, Trek looks at you and he's like, "It's not possible."
If I had a dime every time someone said that, I'd be fucking rich.
And it's
So, have you always had performance issues, or is this one of the benefits of working under Dark Spectre?
So he is now in a panic and he runs at you, Scott. What do you do?
Grab him by the throat.
Yep.
Lift him up. Let him kick. Let him kick and squirm.
Ow.
I just pull him so his face is right in front of mine, and I just say, "I don't know," and then just drive him into the ground.
Cool. Yeah, as you do that,
I love that.
as that happens, you do that. He manages to wrest himself out of your grip, and then he blasts the floor, and he just disappears. Well, before he disappears, he says, "You may have foiled me today, but Dark Spectre will rule all. That you can guarantee." And he blows up the ground around you guys, and he vanishes in like a plume of green fire.
Noah regaining his composure. Okay, guys, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we gotta grab those morphers and get the fuck out of here.
The morphers are gone. The morphers
So
are gone.
the morphers that were spinning around me have just disappeared.
Yep.
Did they like spread out, or did they just poof?
They went into Scott.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I kind of have them, but I kind of don't.
I will explain. However, the mineral that was there is gone. Everything else is gone, and that over the chatter you hear that for what the Machine Empire fighters are leaving the space and that Alliance ships have entered overhead. For all intents and purposes, you have won the day. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where this session ends. You have no idea how long I've been sitting on that one.
Well, I mean, he's the Green Ranger. He has to look like the Green Ranger. But obviously in a way cooler fashion.
Thank you, Tom.
No problem.
This is coming with an idea that everyone gets their arc. So, ladies and gentlemen, that completes the Green Ranger arc. And I will also say that you all now level up. However, Scott,
Mm-hmm.
you gain the Supersonic power up. Now, normally you wouldn't be able to get that till level. I believe that's a
In the book, there is a page 71, prerequisite maximum personal power 3 or higher.
Yes, I know, but this is a story thing. So I'm foregoing
Yeah.
a couple of rules here. You would not normally get that.
The next general perk is 8.
Yes. So at level when you reach level 8, you will not get another general perk. I'm gifting it to you early. You understand?
I understand.
Yes. So when you reach level 8, you only get every other benefit from there, bar the general perk. Everyone else you level up as normal. It's just Scott gets the extra general perk there. What level would that make you all now?
Level 6.
Level 6.
Level
Six.
6.
Correct. So that is the reward for this arc of Scott's story. Don't worry, you've all got one. It's just I'm explaining it now so that everyone and the viewers know. I do also apologize to the viewers for the various fuck ups this episode. I hope it didn't diminish the overall thing because one, they fought a lot better than I thought they would.
Yeah. Eventually.
Eventually. And two, I didn't have the monster form in, and that's my fault. So I had to wing it on the fly. I had to try and come up with something before I could get it back on track. But yes, Scott now has a form. It is the Supersonic form. You can choose to morph into that form or your standard Cyberstrike green form if you so wish.
Mm-hmm.
Artwork painting.
Yeah. But that is that.
Since it's a story thing, will it still cost 1 personal power to churn into it?
Yes, it will still cost 1 personal power. That is the only thing I'm not changing.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, congratulations. You survived your encounter with Psycho Green and thoroughly chased him off.
I assume that in place of Blade Blaster, we're putting Strike Blaster.
Yeah, the Strike Blaster is your Blade Blaster, but you don't need the Blade Blaster.
Right. But just dealing sonic damage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it count for both his
would-
sidearm weapons,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sword
it
and the
would.
gun?
Yeah, it would count for the Cyber Saber and the Strike Blaster.
Oh, good call. Thank you.
Supersonic power is in Across the Stars, correct?
Yeah, page
Yeah.
71.
So yes, that is the power that you have gained.
Fun.
You're a supersonic form.
This is still like I'm just looking at this artwork just in utter like love because this is so good.
Yeah, I wanted it to reflect um the supersonic form, but also keep enough of the Cyberstrike in it so that it would be something original. So yeah, so it gives Scott his much wanted mantle, and it was a good story reason for me to do things. But I've kept everyone long enough. I hope I've explained that. Originally, this is a 3 hour and 25 minute episode, 3.5 hour episode. Woo, long.
And if you want to see what special powers every other member gets, you better be in for the long haul.
Yep.
'Cause it took us a long time to get this far.
Well, that's only because I was doing like the build up to get to the Zords and stuff. Everything else should be pretty fine, but scheduling and all that. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, as always. I will now go down the cast list as we usually do. Join us on the next episode where we will see the fallout of all of this and where our Rangers will be going next. So, Choco, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hello, my name is Chocolate Zombie 101 or Choco or Zombie, whatever you want to call me. I am on Twitter at Chocolate Zombie 101. I am here on Wednesdays playing Marika, our Red Ranger, and I am also over on Tuesdays on twitch.tv/Draco_Magnus along with Luna for the Revalia, a D&D homebrew campaign where we are currently going through an evil carnival. It's been quite a ride so far, and we just had a very interesting revelation. So go ahead and tune in over there with us.
Awesome. Cryptic, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Cryptic Sage. You can find me at twitch.tv/cryptic_Sage, where Saturdays we run World Domination Wrestling. We will be having our go home show this weekend before we have our Multivania equivalents pay-per-view, Honor by Glory, the following weekend. It is going to be a blast.
Fantastic. So, Luna, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hello, my name is 13. So you can find me on Twitter at Deluna1338, on Twitch and YouTube at Deluna13. Working on a possible stream for Friday afternoon with a friend of mine. If that is going to happen, follow me on Twitter for that. Otherwise, Friday you're going to find me on Draco Magnus' channel for a Kingdom Hearts playthrough that we're doing. Monday, it's time for the Medilock again. We just got our 7th badge, so we're about to go try to get the 8th badge, or get on the way to get the 8th badge. Tuesday Draco's channel for the Revelia, Wednesday here. That's it.
Awesome. Rosso, who are you? Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at RosoRyu. That is ROSOHRYU. You can find me on YouTube at ROSOH. On Cryptic's WDW show, I am Debug, one half of the female women's tank champions. On MNW, on Caliban's channel, you can find me as Arsoya, the Undisputed Future. And for this particular TTRPG game, I am the artist that does the portraits for unmorphed and morphed forms. So I'm going to be working on Scott's new morphed form for whenever he morphs into that now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
Hard luck. Who are you? Where can they find you?
I am the internet's Mr. Hardluck. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Hardluck. That is MR Hardluck. The only regularly scheduled streaming I have right now is for Yeet Elite Wrestling that occurs on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. aside from that, you can find where I hang out on Twitch when I'm offline on my offline page. I also am a real life independent pro wrestler, the classiest man in the multiverse, Scott E. Stevens. You can find me on Facebook and on YouTube. I think the YouTube is actually just youtube.com/scott.e.stevens. That's Stevens with a PH in the middle.
I believe it is.
So
I
go
think I'm
watch my old
subscribed.
matches. They're terrible.
And finally, for our cast, Tom, who are you and where can they find you?
I'm Tom. You'll find me in the next Cyberstrike session.
Yes,
I
indeed.
did a lot.
Yeah. Tom actually did the art that you can see scrolling on screen right now. You can find it's Dynamo Tom on Twitter. Go find them. Commission. Does good work. Do the things. There's Scott E. Stevens' YouTube. Put that in there. And of course, I am Twitch the Person. I am here all the time. Every Wednesday. Scheduling providing, giving you Power Rangers Cyberstrike. The next few sessions might not be as heavily integrated as you think, as it's now beginning another build. Whose character gets an arc next? Well, tune in to find out. I also stream various games as and when the fancy takes me, because I try doing a schedule, but it just doesn't. I'm probably going to end up trying to stream every day, is what I'm trying to attempt to do, should real life stuff not get on top of me. But hey ho, what can you say? Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again for tuning in. It is highly, highly appreciated. You can also check out Power Rangers Cyberstrike on my YouTube channel. The link is there in the chat. You can also follow me on all my social medias down below. Until then, thank you very much for tuning in. We need to find someone to raid, although I don't have anyone online.
Bracky is online.
Can you give me the thing? I don't have. I don't think I follow.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me find the Discord. There, I put it in our DM chat.
Oop.
It's Brachiozoid, capital B, capital Z.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna send you over there. Remember, please stay safe. Take it easy. Be kind. And if you can't be kind, shut the fuck up.
Hail Pungus.
And Hell Pigeon.
Hail Pungus
Oh,
Pigeon.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Bracky is also was part of Probate's Power Rangers game. He was their, I believe he was their Blue Ranger.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Right.
So we're writing into a fellow Power Ranger.
Until then, folks, take it easy. Stay safe. Peace out.
Later.
Later.